Hello, this is my Dutch bucket hydroponic system that I built. Pretty much I got all the information from going on the internet and going on YouTube. There's MHP Gardner. He did a lot of these different things and got a lot of different ideas and constructed it myself. Pretty much the bench that all these buckets are on are recycled wood that I got when I tore down my old patio. Just use some of the same wood. If you look at the buckets, they're pretty much 4-gallon buckets. They got 1/2-inch PVC tube that runs back into a sewer pipe. It goes back to the return because it's a closed system. Inside you'll see that the media, growth media, is used as vermiculite. And it's just basically all it is just a white crushed glass type rock that holds and retains water very well. I started each one of these tomatoes from seed inside a little peat moss seed hole, and then the roots will grow right down into the vermiculite. For construction, I just use the south side of my house, as you can see here. I had a nice patio area, but I didn't really use it because there's a brick retaining wall on the outside of my house. I just stored junk here, so I just cleared it out. So that happens to be a good place, a south-facing wall to grow plants. So I went ahead and used this area. As you can see at the end is the tank and the return. There's 18 plants. I already ran my stringers. So when the time comes, I can start clamping on and the plants can start going up. You see here's my tank. Let me go ahead and show you the inside real quick. Inside I got a pump, and you see that's just a bubbler that runs all the time. On my timer, the timer will come on for 15 minutes, 4 times a day. And the timer will go ahead and shoot the nutrients and the water to all the plants through the 1/4-inch tube system. Also got a little setup here. It's you can buy this online. It's a Oatly. It's a water diverter. Basically, I have a pretty big south-facing roof, and the water comes from the gutters that are above it. You can't see, but through the middle of the Oatly here, the heavy material goes through down. Go down here. And it will channel out right into my drain system. On the other side, on the outside where the water comes through here, on the outside of this, it'll channel. It just goes through a 3-barrel system. This is a gravity-fed system. I use this for the rainwater. The pH of the rainwater is pretty much neutral. And it's the right alkalinity for the plants, so I don't have to treat it with baking soda or use some kind of vinegar product to have to adjust the pH levels. Here's one of my exhaust fans. I decided to get exhaust fans in here because it can get pretty hot. And so that's the exhaust. And over on the other side, the top there, you have the intake. So when the door's closed, it keeps a nice flow of air going through because it gets pretty hot in here. And this temperature gauge is right on the outside here, so you see it's quite a bit up there. That was at 104, so definitely hot. So this is my project. John Williams said he wanted to see a little YouTube about it, so this is basically what I got. And these are a couple little. It's called Kratky system. Kratky is you can see it on YouTube too. There's a guy from Hawaii University. And basically, it's a closed system, but involves no kind of pumps or anything. Basically, you fill the water, and then you put them right in. You can see here, see the root system, and there's pretty much the water's gone. I might refill it, but that was just for a little testing on this one. I'll show you the other ones that I have. Now these aren't growing as well as they should have. I went on vacation to the Grand Canyon, so I had to have all my seedlings grown. So a lot of these I just had to drop in there. So a lot of them didn't form. You can see the cups I put in there that they never formed, so I just put them in there so that to eliminate the evaporation, so that the water stays in there. So those are some of my plants that I have. And so I had so many seedlings that started sprouting. I wanted to just keep them growing to see what happens, so I put them in these Kratky buckets to show you how well they grow. Just take a look at the small one here, see if there's anything at the bottom. A little bit of growth, see the little root there. Now you take a look at one of the tomatoes. You can see quite a bit of difference with the roots. Put it back in there. And then if you want to see the really big roots and what's going on, like I said, there's no soil, it's all water. That one's pretty far in there. I don't want to pull it out because it looks like it's teaming up with the other one right next to it. So that's the Kratky style. Anyone can grow these. You basically add the nutrients to non-chlorinated water, and you can get the chlorine out of the water by letting it set for 5-6 hours, or use a bubbler, air bubbler, and it'll take the chlorine out even quicker. That's my little system, so I'll see what comes up from this. Whatever doesn't grow, I'll add some more to it. And a lot of the problem I had too is that I had to move these into the greenhouse when I was on vacation, so I put them on little rollers, and the rollers weren't all that even, so it threw the water level off on some of them. So it's all testing. I might eventually dig holes and actually put these in the ground so they also stay cooler, the water stays cooler. So that's the end of my system. Hope you like my little greenhouse and my little project. We'll keep you updated to see if these babies grow, and I'll be in tomato heaven. That's it for now. Bye.